We are here at the amazing Alamo Drafthouse on Slaughter Lane for Fantastic Fest, about to do one of the first screenings of Novocaine. I'm really excited. I am so excited to see this movie with a crowd. I think I really take a lot of pleasure in being in things that are funny but also produce this sound. Ugh! Like, there's going to be a lot of that as well, just because the movie is so gory and so intense and wild. I mean, they always screen the most fun movies, and this is definitely the most fun movie I've ever been a part of. Like, what we're going for is just like fun from start to finish, and I feel like Fantastic Fest, their sensibilities really align with this movie in such a fun way, so I can't wait for this crowd to see it. So we shot this movie in South Africa, in Cape Town, which was unbelievable. I had been once in my life, but I was like a kid, and so to be there as an adult and working and meeting all the people there who are all wonderful, that was truly awesome. It's such a beautiful place. Like, waking up every morning and seeing Table Mountain is just surreal. And the cast and crew, we had an amazing South African crew. Shout out to Clinton, who did all the prosthetics. He's a genius and a magician, and I don't know how he does that. It's unbelievable. And then our cast is unbelievable. Amber Midthunder is such a badass and has become such a good friend, and I wouldn't want anyone else for that role as my co-star. Working with her every day was a true joy, because this movie doesn't quite work unless you buy the romance between Nate and Sherry, and I really think the first third of the movie is essentially a rom-com, so I feel like we've really honed that in, and that was really important to the directors as well, which was important to me. Then we have Nicholson, who's wonderful, and he plays such a great, intense bad guy that you truly love to hate. He absolutely crushes it. We have Jacob Batalon, who I've been a fan of for years, and he's one of those guys you see him on screen and you're like, I want to be his best friend, and I actually get to play his best friend in this movie, which is just so amazing. Yeah, I couldn't be happier with the team assembled for this movie. Dan and Bobby as the directors, I want to work with them for the rest of my life. They're basically twins. They're not related, but I've seen them, they spend so much time together that I've seen them walk down a hallway having the same stride, like left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. They move in the same way. I love them both so much. And I want to work with them forever. Oh, man. Yeah, the stunt scenes were very fun to do, I have to say. Like, a lot of rigorous training and rehearsing and all of that, but it was so worth it. And it was so fun to do these fight scenes as a guy who can't feel pain. It's a challenge, because your natural instinct is to wince or, play like you got hurt. Like, that's what I've done for every other fight scene I've done. And this, you have to kind of fight that natural reaction. So we kind of found a way that Nate fights specifically, because he's also not a trained fighter. So that was really cool, figuring out exactly how these fight scenes play out. And our stunt team was, shout out to Stanny and our entire stunt team. They did such a great job. I think maybe the kitchen fight was my favorite one to do. Yeah, the kitchen fight, there's a lot of good ones. Kitchen fight was my favorite one to do. And then there's a scene in this rundown house that was unbelievably fun to do. Nathan Kane can't feel pain. That's about it.
Simon, I am one of the producers of the movie. I've got Matt Schwartz of Safe House, one of the producers on the movie, and we can't wait. It's been a labor of love on this one, working with several best friends on this movie, putting this together, and the incredible family of actors and crew that we put together on this one, and we can't wait for everybody to see it. Yeah, and I think the fans, this movie is really made for fans of action. This movie is made for fans of comedy. This movie really has it all, and we can't wait for people to get a chance to see the movie, particularly the first people here at the Alamo Drafthouse. So it's just, we couldn't be more excited and proud of the movie. Because is the perfect place to see the first versions of Novocaine, because it's genre, it's fun, it's part of what the DNA of Fantastic Fest is all about. People that love movies, there's people that love genre movies. This is the right energy. Yeah, so, well, it's ironic. Matt and I have been best friends for 15 years. Our directors, Dan and Bobby, are also best friends. All the way back to college. And so we've had a big best friend sort of energy, and that spilled over to all the cast and crew on this movie, because we assembled this incredible team, and everyone grew very close between Jack and Amber Midthunder and Nicholson and Jacob Batalon and everyone else who came aboard. And our crew it just was one of those really special movies where there was just a contagious sort of fun energy around making something that we could all be so proud of. Everybody believed in it, everybody loved it, and everybody showed up and wanted it to be great. And you could really feel that in the dynamic of the set. The movie that is better shared with an audience I think when the times that we have screened it, it plays like a rock concert. Their audience is going to be screaming at the screen. They're going to be covering their eyes. They're going to be laughing. And I think when you have a movie like that, it's better in a shared environment like a movie theater. So that's why being released in theaters nationwide and globally is such an amazing thing that we have for this movie. And I think it's going to have an effect, because I think movies like this, if they can find an audience, I think it has a cultural effect where people start talking about it, and it's just a different experience than watching it at home. And it has a really contagious energy with all the gross out moments and all the awesome action and all the over the top R rating. Like it's something you want to see and enjoy with other people and get their experiences and see how you feel about it all together. It makes for a more impactful experience.
Excited. This has been a labor of love for the last 2 years. We're so proud of the movie, and we think audiences are going to love it.
Yeah, you're going to watch a lot of the movie through your fingers, but it's going to be worth it. Yeah, because it's got so much heart, but also so much gore, so much, violence, fun, funny jokes. It's got everything.
Yeah. I mean, we were the luckiest people in the world to get to work with the cast that we had. Jack Quaid, Amber Midthunder, Ray Nicholson, Jacob Batalon is amazing. We were really, really blessed on that front. And we had
the whole South African crew down there. We shot it in Cape Town, and, big shout out to all of our friends and family down there. They were incredible artisans.
I would say blood, laughs, and love.
Yeah. Probably Nathan Kane can't feel pain, but everybody knows that.
Right. The action is just so bruising. The laughs are so big and best enjoyed with a crowd.
I think you need somebody to grab onto whenever there's a mutilated body part or something like that. It's a fun movie.
Just get as many friends together and go see the movie March 14th.
Yeah. We promise you'll like it. We will guarantee it.
Yeah, personally,
I will give you the money back.
Yeah.
If you don't like it.